We're back in my old office, you guys, and I'm kind of digging it. The lighting in here is just so good. But anyway, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Trish. I like to do Sunday get ready with me's, just using some old makeup in my collection, sometimes newer makeup in my collection, letting you guys know my thoughts, chit-chatting with you. So if that's something that interests you, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I've already lost this nail. I literally put on these press-ons not more than 5 minutes ago. But that's okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's Get Ready With Me. So I do have most of my skincare on, but I did want to put this on camera and just make mention of it. I'm still loving the beauty of Joseon SPF. You guys, this is really good. If you have oily skin, this is not a glowy SPF in the slightest. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It almost gives it a little bit of a mattifying look. So I have just been loving this. Don't forget the ears. And it just makes your skin look a little bit perfected. So I do really like this one. I'm not a fan of the glowy ones because I do have oily skin, but this one here is a good one. So for today, of course, I'm using my Sheglam Birthday Skin Primer. I have almost hit bottom on this thing. I've used it so much. I love it. If you need a good pore filling primer, this one's a good one, you guys. And you get so much product. And I usually just put it around my nose and around my chin, because I had a box dropped on my face right here. So I have like an indentation that I like to fill in. For my foundation, I'm doing the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream in my iconic London Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint in the shade Neutral Fair. These two are just like my go-to. I wear these every day to work at this point in time. This is a new bottle of the Missha and it's already, you guys know I love my Missha. I'm not gonna rave on about it, but let's just say it's good. A lot of people use palettes to like mix it, or they want to mix it on their hand or anything. I literally just put both of them on my sponge like this, and then I just dot it around my face. So you can see the two different shades and how I'm mixing them and the dots that go around my face. But it's just a very pretty skin-like finish that I really do like. And it's good for everyday wear. Fun story here. At my job, I cannot wear nails, okay? So I love nails. Whenever I film, I take it and I just put the nails on just for a day, just for filming, and I absolutely love them. But I have always been going for my short nails. You guys, I have on these long ones today. I cannot tell you how many times I have poked myself in the eye with these things. You don't wear long nails for a few months and man, do you get out of practice with those. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful. And if you hear me yelp, it's probably why I poked myself in the eye again. For concealer on my eyes, I am using my Nars Soft Matte in the shade Vanilla. You guys, update on this brush here. This is the Eco Tools concealer brush. It's very, very nice, and it is perfect for applying the concealer around your eyes. It really works really well, and this concealer here is actually very good for mature eyes. For the creases that I have around my eyes, this doesn't sink in. I know a lot of people like the thin serum, I almost couldn't say that, serum concealers, but I will say for my mature eyes, the serum concealers just seem to sink into every fine line and every crease in my eye. And this one here is with the concealer and this one is without. But this concealer here is thick enough that it doesn't sink into those fine lines and wrinkles, and it just stays where you put it. It doesn't move around. It doesn't dry it out. I don't really have to set this, although I do. I also use it to cancel out the veining on my eyelid, of course, as you can see. But it's just a good concealer for mature eyelids. You do have to be careful how much you use, because if you use too much, it is going to get into those fine lines and wrinkles. But this is almost thick enough, weird as this sounds, this is almost thick enough that what it does is fill in the fine lines around the eyes. So it looks seamless. It just looks pretty, right? Very seamless, very nice. I do like that. And one of my nails popped off on my hand, so I can't find it to put it back on, so we're just gonna keep going because I have to film this today. All right, so for my powder, I'm pulling out an oldie here with the Sheglam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. This is the one that's like my Makeup Revolution IRL powder. I just scratched my chin. Whew. Okay, this is the one that's like my Makeup Revolution IRL powder. It's got the pressed powder on top and then the loose on bottom. I'm gonna be using the pressed powder today to set my makeup. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they do have different shades of this. I do actually believe they came out with a pink shade of this as well. This is very, very similar to the Makeup Revolution IRL powder and the same blurring qualities and everything else. So if you're looking for a cheaper option, this is a good one here, just to let you guys know. For my bronzer today, I'm pulling out the W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow. This here is supposed to be a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. I'm just using the bronzer today because I don't really want to get into the highlight of this one here. And we're just going to put it where I normally put my bronzer. I guess I should be looking in a mirror because most of the time I'm using a bronzer that is so light I can build it up and it does not look patchy or muddy, but I gotta say, that one doesn't either. Not bad. That almost gives a little bit of a glow. I'm not sure I like the glow on my forehead. Again, I'm an oily skinned girl, and this one here seems to definitely have a bit of a sheen to it. So really excited about this one. For my blush today, I'm pulling out the Revolution Relove line. This is the duo blush and highlighter in the shade Sweet. This is $3, you guys, and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade here. It is a matte one, which should go pretty well with the bronzer that I have currently going on. If you hear my cat over there chirping, that's what that is, and she's looking out the window watching the birds. It is springtime. The birds are loud and the cats are even louder because they like to do the hunting. I think I'm gonna skip highlighter today just because my forehead is really, really glowy with that Hollywood Bronze and Glow. That might be getting decluttered out of my collection. But for my eyes today, I am using the Cozy Earth eyeshadow palette from Catrice. I think I've maybe used this once on my channel before I took my YouTube break, and I really liked the quality of it. I kind of want to play around with it and just see if it still has a place in my collection. I've turned into mostly a neutral eyeshadow girl, so let's see if this still fits. So to start with, I'm going to take this shade right here, and these do not have any shade names on them. So I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna run it through my crease, which is not a way I normally do my makeup anymore. You guys, I usually just put on a little bit of, wow, that's pigmented. Woohoo, okay. Bring my mirror closer. I normally just put on a shimmer and then buff a light crease shade into the crease anymore, and that is my go-to work, go-to just everyday look. And this one is super pigmented, super there. I like that. That blended really, really easily, and I really like that shade. It did go on deep to start with, just a little bit, but it blended out beautifully, so that's good to know. I do want to maybe deepen up the outer corner, but I want to see about this one here. I want to put that on my lid. It looks stunning. And I have been using a fluffy shader brush like this to put shimmers on my lids these days, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that shade is beautiful. So with the fluffy brush, the way I am putting it on the fluffy shader brush, it is more of a satin than a metallic, but I bet I could get this to go a lot more metallic if I used a finger. But with long nails, I'm definitely not using my finger. Like, I already got the, poked myself in the eye, but this is that shade swatched on my finger. Then I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush and blend out where those two shades meet. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this deeper shade here and just kind of run it along my upper lash line. It is a shimmer, but Definitely more of a satin than an actual shimmer, so let's see how we're going. Just kind of run it along the lash line there. And I'm going to take that first brush yet again and just blend where I put that. Make sure that shadow isn't going to turn too deep. I'm not into a lot of deep eyeshadow looks these days. Spring is here. Let's go for the light and bright, right? I like this. I still like this eyeshadow palette. It definitely is still, like, the way I put the shimmers on are not at all as punchy as they could be. But these here are going to be the shimmers if you put them on with your finger. So keep that in mind. I did put them on with a fluffy brush. That's just the way I've been enjoying putting them on because I'm not into the metallic looks. I'm more into a subtle sheen than straight metallic. So if you're into more of a metallic look, this palette, I say it's under $10. I'm pretty sure it's under $10. I'll put the exact amount on the screen, but it's not bad. It really isn't bad. And it's staying in my collection. I don't have any makeup wipes up here, and now my fingers are stained. Lovely. All right, I'm gonna do my brows off camera just really, really quick because nobody likes watching brows. Okay, so now that my brows are done, and I did go ahead and just line the like outer part of my eye, like right here in the waterline with my ColourPop BFF. This is just the black shade of that. I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara, and the mascara I'm using is the Lancome Lash Idole, and this is just a sample size that I got of this. Once this dried out a little bit, I find I actually like the way this looks. Is this something I would wear all the time or repurchase? Probably not, which is a good thing because it was just an Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. And you guys, I really thought long and hard about getting this because I like the way it looks, but it does not have the staying power for my job. So it would literally be something that I would only wear on days that I'm not working. So that wasn't enough. Like, my e.l.f. Lash Extender Tubing Mascara, I really like that one. And that is the one that I wear to work all the time. The one I wear while riding my bike. It's just one that I really like. It's a good go-to mascara. But just the way this makes my lashes look. I feel like this mascara just brings a look together. Like my eyeshadow is kind of looking and then you add this and it brings the look together, and I love that about this mascara. But it doesn't have longevity. Whenever I wear this, I always get like little flakes underneath here, and then it transfers up on my eyes, and I don't like that. It's too finicky, but I love the look. Let me wipe off my lip balm real quick, and we will finish up this look with the lip liner, and this is going to be the Essence lip liner. This is the Hugs and Teddies, the one from their Hugs and Teddies collection. And I'm just lining the outside of my lips. I love Essence lip liners if you're looking for a good, affordable lip liner that lasts. Essence is the way to go. And then I'm going to finish it off with my Give Beauty. This is their liquid lipstick in the shade Tomboy. And fun fact about this, I love this shade so much and this formula so much. For the VIB sale, I did order a different shade. This formula is just so comfortable. I love it. I love it so much. All right, you guys, that is going to be the full face for this week. What do we think? I should have put in my cat earrings. Oh, I forgot about those, but that's okay. What do we think? I know my blonde roots are coming through. I'm thinking about, before I come on camera next time, going and trying to get blonde highlights put into my hair, just so my roots, it doesn't look like I'm going bald. But that's besides the point. This is gonna be the final makeup look. Real quick, while I was doing my lips, I was thinking about it, and this, you guys, it's getting decluttered. I do not like this enough to keep in my collection. But all in all the rest of the products are good to go. So I will see you guys next Sunday. Oh, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you've been loving for this spring weather, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.